Welcome back, preschool. Now, like I said, we are getting ready to celebrate Earth Day tomorrow. Yay, how exciting! And we were talking about the Garden of Eden and how Adam and Eve were being asked to be responsible and being friends of the earth and take care of what God has given us. But in the Garden of Eden, it was so beautiful. It had so many plants and the animals and the water. It was just a beautiful, beautiful place. But I have a question for you. Did you know that plants can't sit still? Now, when we start our day, we get our wiggles out so that we can try to use our self control and sit still. But plants can't do it. They just can't do it. Plants can't sit still. And right here it says Rebecca Hirsch. Who do you think Rebecca Hirsch is? Ah, you're right, the author. And we know that authors write the story, authors write the story, authors write the story. That's why she came first. Now I'm going to open up this very beautiful book, and I'm coming to this special page. What is it? That's right, the title page. Nice work. And Rebecca Hirsch, the author, is there, but it also says Mia Posada. Who is Mia Posada? You're right again. Good job. That's the illustrator. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means she made the pictures for plants can't sit still. All right. Plants don't have feet or fins or wings, yet they can move in many ways. Look closely and you'll discover that plants can't sit still. Oh, especially on a day like it is out today where it was so windy. Plants can wiggle. Can you wiggle? Let me see those fingers wiggling. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And seedlings start to grow. Can you grow? Stretch up high, stretch up high, stretch up high. Grow, 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 grow. And they squirm, 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 squirm. Move. Are you squirming? And squirm out of the spring soil to unfold their leaves. Take your hand and unfold your leaf. Whoop, ready? Whoa, unfold your leaf and reach for the warmth of the light. Reach again. High, 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 high. Good job. Look at those beautiful. They started out in the dirt as seeds. They squirmed and wiggled and grew, 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 reaching taller, 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 and reaching for the sun. Now plants can creep, and they slither underground. Slither, slither. Are you slithering with me? Slither. And they can crawl, 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 crawl. Let me see you crawl. Oh, good job. They crawl through the tall grass, searching for the things that all plants need. Now, all plants need water, sunshine, and room to grow. Water, sunshine, and room to grow. Do you know what those seeds are? Do you see them starting and growing, growing, bigger, bigger, and bigger? And these are crawling, 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 crawling. Those are strawberries, reaching out to grow more strawberries. And as they search, plants can climb a fence. These are climbing up the fence. Can you pretend to climb the fence? Climb, 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 climb. Good job. Or even walk up a wall. Look at that. They're not just climbing, they're just like walking right up the wall. Kind of like the Itsy Bitsy Spider when he walks. Oh. Good job. Now, plants can hide from a hungry grasshopper. Here we go. Or surprise a fly. Snap. That plant was open, and the minute the fly landed on him, caught him. Whoa, that was a surprise for the fly. Now, did you know that some plants sleep at night with leaves nodding? Can you pretend to sleep like the leaves? Good job. Or flowers folded. Can you take your flower that's blooming in the day and fold it up for the night? And in the sun, in the morning, wow, here I am again. And at night, bring it in, bring it in. Time to sleep. Good job, friends. Now others wake with the stars and lift their faces to the moon. Look at these. They're just the opposite. They are tight during the day, and when the moon comes out, oh, look at the moon. How pretty. Aren't those beautiful? Now plants can tumble on a breeze. Now I bet you've seen some of these, especially on a windy day like today. But I want you to notice, as they're tumbling, these tumbleweeds are tumbling, the seeds are falling out. And whoosh, they bounce along and sprinkle seeds out. And look, the path that they're leading as they're tumbling and rolling away. Look at that. Wow, did you know that they were spreading their seeds? Did you know too that plants even explode? They fling their seeds into the world to make new plants. Look at him right there. 1, 2, 3. Explode. Did you do that with me? Do it with me now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Explode. And that means these plants, these seeds, aren't going to fall to the ground right where they're growing. They're going to go way out and around so that they have room to grow. Remember, they need room to grow. A seed is a plant built for travel. Seeds can whirl like helicopters. Have you seen that? They go so that they can pick up on the air and they end up somewhere else far away. Or they can float on parachutes. Take a look at those. Can you see them? They blow off the dandelion and they look like little guys on parachutes, and whoo, off they go. Or glide on papery wings. But plants can't sit still. Boy, they sure have been busy, haven't they? Now, sometimes seeds like to take a hitchhike on your socks or even on a fox's bushy tail. Have you ever walked through the weeds and they get stuck in your socks and then you pull them off and you throw them out wherever they're at? Well, you just planted new seeds because these are the seeds that got stuck on your sock or in the fox's tail. And sometimes they take a ride inside a bear. So he eats the berries and then he moves along and then the berries come out and the berry seeds are in a new spot. Sometimes seeds set sail, sploosh, down the river, past the swaying trees, into the wide ocean. Do you see that? Right there, that's the coconuts that have fallen off the tree, splash into the water, and off they go, drifting and waiting for what all plants need. What is it? Do you remember? Water, sunshine, and room to grow. When the seed finds a spot, the seedling squirms out, unfolds his leaves. It reaches for the warmth and the light, and it keeps moving because plants can't sit still. For sure they can't. Wow. Now, did you know that plants share our world? But you might be surprised at all they can do. You may never have noticed that plants can move. The reason is simple. Their movement is usually very slow compared to ours. Plants move to get things they need to survive, like a spot in the sunshine with plenty of water. Sunlight powers the growing plant. Leaves catch sunlight and turn it into food and energy, a process called photosynthesis. Can you say that big word with me? Photosynthesis. 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 Water is important because it makes up most of the plant's tissues. Plants suck up the water through their roots like a straw and send the water to their stems and leaves and flowers. Movement also helps the plant to reproduce. Some plants open their flowers at a certain time of the day or night to attract bees or moths or other pollinators. Say that word with me. Pollinators. That's the things like the bees or the ants that get the pollen stuck to them and they take it off to another plant. Now, these helper animals spread the pollen from one flower to another, which allows new seeds to form. The seeds must then move away from their parent plant to find their own uncrowded place in the world. Although scientists understand the reasons for many plant movements, sleep movements are mysterious. It's not always clear why plants fold up or droop at night. For some plants, this may help keep them warm during the dark, cold night. And for others, sleep movements may protect nighttime animals from munching on them. Want to see evidence of plant movement yourself? Just go outside and look around. Ask yourselves, are there any plants climbing to reach the sunlight? Do any of them unfold their leaves at night? Look carefully at seeds you find. How are those seeds built to travel? And look closely and you will discover for yourself the many ways plants use movement to survive and grow. Now, my special job for you, those of you that have planted your seeds, take a look and start observing. Now, we might observe things when we are in a classroom, like we would measure the day that we planted the seed and how many days that it takes until it squirms up and we can see it sprout up. And once it sprouts up, you can take a ruler and see how far it grows every day. Sometimes they grow really fast, or sometimes with a tree, they go really slowly. So you can do a lot of observations within the things that you've done at home by just taking a look at them every day. All right, can you do that for me? I've given you a lot of homework to do today, but I know that you are up for the challenge. So right now, show me your alligators. You ready? See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye, bye, butterfly. Bye, bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye, bye, said the fly. Bye, bye, said the fly. We'll see you again tomorrow, preschool. And remember, Mrs. Ryan loves you, but God loves you even more. See you tomorrow, friends.